What's going on, guys? So we're just going to get right to it because this video is a serious one. I'll have the regular Boruto video up in a few hours, but long story short, the channel has 2 copyright strikes from Shueisha despite the videos that they struck being 100% in compliance with US copyright law when it comes to fair use. And I'm going to be transparent now, I'm going to be vulnerable. This does not only affect me, it also affects the staff I employ, including the channel artists who draw custom artwork that you see on the thumbnails and that gets used in the chapter reviews, as well as the team of editors that I have on staff that have been working with me for the last 6 months as a part of the rebranding for the channel that starts in April, the first 14 days of each month, April through December. The money that I pay them goes a lot further in their country than it goes here in the United States. In some of their cases, they make more than doctors and surgeons make in their country. So what we're going to do now is we're going to discuss the next steps in terms of what it is I can do, which I've already emailed my partner manager, as well as what happens if the channel does get a 3rd copyright strike and it goes down. And I'm going to be very transparent right now about this situation. I am pissed off because I have directly worked with companies that are a part of the Naruto and Boruto production committee who finances the Boruto and Naruto anime, and Shueisha is still striking the channel. And this is not the first time that they've used a content creator to promote their stuff, like I promoted the Naruto 99 stuff, and then they turn around and copyright strike. Let me be clear right now, I have options available to me via the help that I'm getting via my partner manager, etc. If you're in Germany, unfortunately, one of the things moving forward, I can't directly block Japan without blocking other countries. Germany is a pretty big market for my channel. So Germany, unfortunately, is going to be in that list of countries that have to get blocked in order to protect the channel. So to my German subscribers, I love you guys. There's about 150,000 views that come from Germany each month. So I appreciate you guys being part of our family, but unfortunately, this is what has to happen. So for that reason, I'm not necessarily completely freaked out. We're on the precipice of disaster, so to speak, but I'm getting access to tools that the channel needs in order to continue moving. A few other content creators from Geekdom 101 to Totally Not Mark have gone through a similar situation, and I'm having to follow suit. I don't like having a geo block, but that's what I have to do. To put this into perspective, this is not the first time I've been a victim of their copyright abuse where they issued a strike and said the entire video is their copyright. My OG subs remember how I used to do blind reviews on Kryptonian Saiyan, now called Anime Explained, before people like Totally Not Mark made it popular. Those videos are now private. It was just me talking onto the screen, no copyrighted material. Shueisha gave me copyright strikes for Hunter x Hunter and One Piece reviews, even though it was literally only my face in the video, but they claimed it all. And I'll explain why and how they abuse YouTube's copyright system for those of you guys who don't know. So what exactly happened and what happens if I do lose the channel? So the last answer is the easiest one to answer, and I'll begin there. So if the channel's deleted, then I'll basically start another channel like I did when I lost Kryptonian Saiyan briefly in 2018. OG subs know Naruto Explained, the channel you're on right now, used to be called Kryptonian Saiyan 2 because the original channel got deleted by mistake by YouTube. I'll just do the same thing. It'll be called Naruto Explained 2, and I'll keep the profile picture and the banner the same, but all the content will be brand new content because I can't re-upload old stuff on the new channel, and after a certain point, I'll rename the channel into something else. Likely something solely Boruto, and then I'll just break off and do Naruto content on another channel, since as we all know, there are a lot of Naruto fans who still don't fuck with Boruto. In terms of how we got here, this is flat out abuse by Shueisha. I've already appealed. Again, I've already emailed my partner manager. They basically claim that my entire video for the chapter review is an infringement on their copyright. They're saying it's the whole chapter. As you guys who have been watching the Two Blue Vortex reviews, you know that the editor that I work with goes through great lengths to not use too much of the manga chapter. We have several thousands of dollars of custom artwork in the video to get around that. Sangita, the editor who I work with for the reviews, will do motion effects for the panels when he has time. He will cut out the characters from the manga and put them over motion graphics. He will redo the speech bubbles if need be. He will make a custom cutscene if there's a joke, like when I compared Code to a hooker. he had code jump into a car with a stranger. That is 100% compliant with fair use, which is basically US copyrighted law saying that copyrighted material can be used if it does the following: uses copyrighted material for whatever purposes of education, criticism, commentary, review, or is used in a transformative way. The chapter review fits that criteria. Basically, the criticism, the commentary, and the review portion, since I instruct the chapter review editor to only use what is required to tell the story in the review, and we make it a point to not use the entirety of the 40-page chapter, only key panels, much to the chagrin of people who want me to show the entire chapter. This is why I don't do that. This is why we mix in all the custom art and etc. In terms of the transformative manner, that's where the cutouts of the characters over the panels, over the motion backgrounds, and any manga colorings that we use, that's where that comes into play. That by definition is a transformative use of copyrighted material. Sadly, when you do anime content on YouTube, this is one of the issues you run into, particularly with Shueisha. If they see their IP in the title, they don't even look to see if the content is infringing. They just use the copyrighted dashboard YouTube gives them. They file the strike, and they don't even follow the rules. By Google's rules, the company who owns YouTube, they're supposed to include timestamps, explain how the material violates their IP. Instead, they just write all. YouTube does not stop them from targeting channels because they will not strip away a major publisher of copyrighted tools, even if they abuse them. Case in point, they warned Nintendo years ago about doing this to make sure that videos they strike were fair use. They still abuse it, so does Sony and so does Shueisha. You can do things like crop out panels, mirror clips, and not even use their content at all, but it doesn't matter. You're playing with the loaded gun when you do anime content on YouTube. Again, I've gotten strikes for just showing my face. When I spoke to Geekdom 101 about this last year on Twitter, he told me the story of how he woke up one day, got 40 Dragon Ball Super videos copyrighted striked, and they were just a review with the thumbnail showing for the whole video, literally nothing else. You might be familiar with my guys Anime Balls Deep, my brothers who have helped me behind the scenes in more ways than I'll ever say publicly. Adil, Yusuf, and Sid have helped me through some of my darkest personal moments. Their channel was recently on the verge of termination twice in under a month. So as I said, you're basically playing with the loaded gun. If you've seen ABD's content, you know that they edit like crazy to try and keep in compliance with fair use. I don't need to do much anything else. My partner manager is handling things. I'm getting access to geo-blocking, so there's not really need for a fuss or uproar. I'm just more disappointed than anything else because I know personally, based on the affiliate links I keep in my description box for people to buy the manga and the novels and all the stuff that I talk about, where people say, oh my God, where are your sources for whatever novel you're talking about? I leave the link in the description for people to buy the affiliates. I know based off of the affiliate links I have that are on the YouTube videos that I have personally sold a couple of hundred volumes of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Volume 1. I'm able to track everything that you guys use those affiliates for, even when you don't buy the stuff that I have listed for you to click on. I know I have sold several copies of Boruto Naruto Next Generations via Amazon. We promote their content and we get spat on. Again, there's no need for like uproar or anything like that. I just feel like I owe it to you guys to be transparent because I've always looked at everybody over here on the channel, even the people that say they don't like me, but still watch the videos and still comment and still troll. I look at everybody on this channel like your family. So best thing I can say is this will blow over in another few days because I have a couple people working on it for me to get all this stuff resolved. I'm getting access to geo-blocking, so this should not be a problem moving forward. Again, just want to be transparent. And like I said at the start of the video, I will have another Boruto video already ready to publish for you guys. I just wanted to update you on the situation.